Welcome dancers, welcome. My name is Mr. Elisha. Today we're going to talk about the 3 reasons adult ballet class is so hard for you. Adult ballet class is great. Many of us really love it. Some of you guys love it as an alternative to going to the gym. It is a nice time. You get to dance to beautiful music and you get to learn the technique of ballet, of beautiful classical ballet, which you probably wanted to learn for many years already, and you finally pulled the trigger. But you go to class and it's so damn hard. It's so difficult. What really is it for you guys? What makes it so difficult? I have 3 important reasons that I'm gonna break down and explain to you ballet class is difficult, and I have a feeling it's gonna make it a lot easier for you. So without further ado, reason number 1, you're out of shape, okay? Ballet is one of those things where you need to be in decent shape for the most part. It's gonna be a lot easier when you're in good shape. Ballet requires a lot of strength, a lot of flexibility, at times a lot of endurance, a lot of control of your body in general. Living a healthy and active lifestyle outside of ballet is going to help you when it comes to taking ballet class. Now, that's not to say that you can be out of shape and go to ballet. I'm just telling you, it's going to be a lot harder if you're finding ballet classes difficult. It may be that you're out of shape and you got to get in shape. Now, when it comes to ballet specifically, if you're only going once a week, if you're only going twice a week, if you're not going every day and really putting in that commitment, 5 days a week, 4 days a week, 3 days a week minimum, if you really want to push, you're likely not going to get in the best shape of your life from ballet, just from going once, twice, sometimes even 3 times a week. You got to go to the gym outside of it. You got to live a healthy, active lifestyle outside of it. The dancers that you see that are really in shape, that are really pushing with their tone and their muscle tone and the boundaries of their movement and getting that sweat in, they're rehearsing, they're practicing all day. They're really putting in that work, okay? If you expect those kind of results, you have to put the work in, okay? You're not going to get in the best shape of your life from doing ballet just once a week, because overall ballet is going to tone you more than anything. So if you're finding out ballet is difficult for you, maybe you haven't been working out for a bit and you're a little bit out of shape. Reason number 2, you cannot remember the exercise. Okay, let's face it. When it comes to ballet, you need to know the exercise. The exercise is the foundation of all our classes. The teacher gives it to you, and then you memorize it. The teacher gives it to you, you memorize it, and then you do it. Now, when it comes to exercise, you want to focus on the fundamentals of the exercise, not trying to remember the exercise itself, okay? So if you go into ballet class and you find it very difficult to remember the exercise, okay, the first thing you might consider is that the skill level of that class is not meeting you where you're at. You might be here and the skill level is here. Sometimes it's good to take the class, okay? And you follow people, you fudge it, you try your best, call it a little bit more of an entertainment class, right? But if you truly want to progress, if you want to progress without bad habits and have a good, clean, solid technique and be able to enjoy dance for the long haul, you got to do a class that meets you down at the level where you're at, okay? That is because ballet requires a very strong foundation that you build upon week after week. You come back consistently, week after week, and then you'll be able to execute movements like multiple pirouettes, like some beautiful jumps, some beautiful turns, some beautiful balancés, etc. But all of these movements require a set of foundational movements that you have to practice over and over. Wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off until it's second nature. That is the requirement. That is the requirement to learn the ballet technique, okay? You must learn those foundational basics. And if you want to learn more of the foundational basics, join the free community below, Internet Ballet, where I have the complete foundational adult ballet course for you, free of charge, other dancers to communicate with in there. We're actually in a very beginning stage right now. Let's call it a beta stage, where I have it for free. You guys can go check it out. Do all of the first month of beginner foundational ballet. Use it as a guide alongside your training. And you have the opportunity to communicate with me directly, get some feedback, and I'm open to feedback from you guys as far as how to improve the community. Internet Ballet, free ballet community, link in the description below, school.com/learnballet. The class may be too hard for you, bottom line, and you're not able to remember the exercise. Now, when it comes to remembering the exercise, okay, even if the exercise is simple, because I have this struggle with some of my students. The students that are not able to remember the exercise, they're not focused, okay? When the teacher in your ballet class is demonstrating the exercise, you need to watch, and you need to mark it with them, and you need to focus on nothing else but the exercise. Say it in your head, count the counts of the music, and memorize it. That is the only way to do it. I struggled with this in the past, okay? I really struggled with memorizing the combination when I was a younger student. And the only way to really get around this is just to focus on the exercise and nothing else. Get it in your head, repeat it, ask a question if you must, but mark it with the teacher. Get it in your body, okay? Reason number 3, consistency. Ballet takes consistency. If you're going for a drop-in class here, and a drop-in class there, and a drop-in class here, and a drop-in class there, you might pick up little nuggets of information and learn some things, but you're not building upon a foundation that's gonna ultimately give you the freedom that you want in dance, okay? Without training those fundamentals, and without a coach or a mentor or a teacher to watch what you're doing and give you constructive criticism and corrections that's gonna guide you towards doing ballet properly, you're gonna find yourself discouraged, you're gonna find yourself you're gonna find yourself open to the potential for getting injured because you're not training properly. You're gonna find that adult ballet class is difficult for you, okay? And I don't want that for you. I want ballet to be simple. I want ballet to be easy, okay? But sometimes you gotta just learn the foundational basics, and you gotta come back week after week after week after week to build upon that. Once you have a solid foundation, we can start opening up. We can start working on different things, okay? But it's that solid technique foundation that's really gonna give you the freedom to move the way you wanna move in ballet and ultimately enjoy it anywhere around the world, right? That's the beautiful thing about ballet, is that you will be able to take class anywhere around the world and speak the same language. No matter what languages people speak, they're gonna speak ballet. You'll be able to take class with them. We all speak the language of music, and you'll be able to enjoy it. That is what I offer you guys. That is the freedom right there. You learn the foundational basics. You eat the vegetables for a while. Then you get dessert for the rest of your life. You always train and you're always gonna get better. But you got to go with the foundational basics, right? It's like you gotta crawl before you walk, okay? That's what I have for you today. This has been Mr. Elisha. Remember, if you need some personalized help, if you want some coaching, if you want to learn the progression of ballet, the way I teach it to my adult students, check out Internet Ballet. It's my free online community. It's our free online community. Link in the description below, okay? You will learn what you need to learn. We're adding a lot of materials to this. This is not just gonna be a course, okay? This is where dance transcends into the digital age. This is where we carry on the tradition of classical art. I'm bringing it to you guys. I'm bringing it to you straight from the source. No dilution. All of my teaching comes straight from the source. American Ballet Theater, School of American Ballet, San Francisco Ballet School, people that dance with some of the greatest, okay? That's enough for today. This has been Mr. Elisha. Basta.